Okay, this is so crazy. And we have been waiting years and years for this. But we finally have a house. And it is so exciting. We just got the keys. There's quite a bit of work to be done, but it's very, very charming. So I'm gonna take you on a tour right now and then kind of go over some of the stuff that we're gonna need to do. All right, this is coming in the front door. You're directly into the living room. It has coved ceilings, which is just darling, and then sweet little nook there. That needs to get refinished. There's quite a bit of water damage on it. So that's on the list. Pretty sure there's wood floors underneath this carpet, so we'll be taking this out and this linoleum. This big grate here, we're gonna reduce it and change that out to something a little bit prettier. And then kitchen to this side. So stairs going up, and then it has sweet coved cabinets in here. The upper cabinets we're gonna leave, obviously, because the ceiling's coved and they're built perfectly in and I really like them. The lower cabinets, I'm going to try and save, but I'm not sure yet. There was a mold issue, so we're gonna wait until that gets handled to find out. But definitely new countertops, new sink. This is just laminate that's had water damage because they put a seam right in front of the sink, which is a terrible idea. We're probably gonna get new appliances, and I'll have to figure out how to get them put in here, and I'm going to put in a dishwasher, which is going to take away even more space. So this wall here, through here, this is the dining room. We're going to get storage. I think we're gonna try and do something under the stairs. On the other side over here, there's a closet, so we won't be able to use that, but I think we can use some in here. And this is the rough paneling that I don't like, so it will be coming off. They took this wall down. This was a downstairs bedroom. We are going to turn it back into a bedroom because right now it's just an empty space. It has a closet and everything, and it just is kind of awkward. So that's going to get put back up. And then this is out the garage, which will be my workshop, which I'm very excited about, but it needs quite a bit of work. Sweet little backyard. It's very cute. And then there's built-ins throughout just because of the age of the house. So we've got those you guys saw coming right through the front door. Some more there. There's front door. And then other bedroom. And then this is the one bathroom. So we're gonna need to put in at least a half bath because I live with 3 boys and it is necessary. So this will get some updates, but not anything crazy to start with. We're probably gonna, I've gotta take out the surround and redo some pipes in there. We're gonna put PEX in because it has the pipes are very corroded. The hot water is not running well, so we have to get that fixed. First thing, that and the floors are the things that I wanna get fixed before anything else. And then, you know, just dated. So this is gonna get, I'll replace this and this and this, but I think we'll keep the shower for a bit and the toilet. I'm not worried about that. And then this tile can stay for now. Just so long as this, I think, is the stuff that dates it mostly. And this will have a shower curtain, so it won't matter. And then we'll just replace the spigots and everything. Okay, let's do the full round. Oh, this was the closet I was telling you about under the stairs. So this is what the floors look like. And they're not covered in carpet. Hopefully, that's what they all look like, not covered in carpet. And then back around to the front door. Again, oh, I forgot to mention, we will be changing out the hardware, even on anything that we keep. Hardware is gonna be something else. And then up the stairs, it is getting dark because we're coming up on evening time, so bear with me. We have this room here that Lucas has claimed. And it has like this super cute little nook over here, this bigger area for a bed, and then a walk-in closet. So tons of room for him. And then through here is kind of just like a common area. Not sure how this is gonna pan out, but we'll see. I'm gonna try and get a half bath up here. This is my goal, to do it upstairs. That way Lucas doesn't have to go downstairs at night. And then this is the spare room, and I feel like calling it a bedroom is a little bit, I don't know how they managed to put it in the listing like that, but they did. You have to duck to get through this door, steps down, and then it has no closet. They put in this box, which I don't hate, but that's the closet. And these doors both swing the same way, which drives me crazy. Like, why wouldn't you have made this one, I guess so it didn't hit the wall, but it like hurts my brain to see the hinges both on those sides. And you can see how tiny the door is from there. But anyways, all this carpet's coming out. Up here we'll probably get laminate because underneath here it's not the hardwood floors, it's just plywood subfloor. Same throughout all up here. So upstairs is just gonna get the laminate. Downstairs we're gonna rip out the carpet, and I'm hoping that it's all the red oak. And then underneath this laminate, I'm pretty sure it's just subfloor. Based on the date, typically they did linoleum in the kitchen, so I can't imagine that it also has hardwood. It'd be cool if it did, but I doubt it. But it's just an unpleasant linoleum. So anyways, but yeah, so that's what's been taking so long, me getting everything sorted, trying to figure out a house. We've been looking for, you guys know I've been looking for ages, but we've really been since Gabe got promoted. We had to move, and while all that was happening, we'd been super looking for houses, and this one is very cute. I think we can do a lot to it and make it amazing. I'm very excited. So yeah, welcome to our home.